Welcome to the Stocks with Josh show. The markets did exactly what I predicted on Saturday. They drove up above the 2022 line of resistance. If you're subscribed to this page, you were prepared, you were not scared, as Larry Jones likes to say. Today I'm covering a hot penny stock and AMC. Pay close attention, we're going into class. Today at 6:48 a.m. Central Standard Time, MarketWatch News broke on VERB Technologies, ticker VERB. This is a penny stock covered on this page. VERB joins Genius Group and Helbiz in going after naked short sellers. As the news broke, VERB stock, which closed Friday at 23 cents, soared 33% pre-market. It was the buzz of the Moo chat this morning, with many people having to grapple with the decision to buy, sell, or hold, and where to potentially set their stop loss. As we wrestled with the decision, VERB quickly climbed. Messages were confirming, I sold in profit, I sold 100% up, I set my stop loss, going long. VERB continued to break through barriers, first the 30-cent range, then the 40-cent range, and then the 50 cents. It was clear to me that the greedy shorting hogs had gotten trapped. And caught and ready for the slaughter. A legit short squeeze. Remember, for shorts to lock in profits or to protect from loss, they have to buy, not sell, the underlying shares that they borrowed from the exchange. So as VERB ran up, they were either getting liquidated or just buying at market orders to close their position. So what is going on? Why did VERB do this? What can we expect next from the VERB stock? Is it a buy right now? The story is that the board of directors is engaging forensic experts to examine the illegal manipulation of their stock. This, of course, was interpreted as good news, and it may be that people are speculating that this move could enable them to remain listed on the NASDAQ because they've been under a NASDAQ delisting warning. We have traded VERB on this channel since it was in the 50 to 60 cent range, all the way down to 30 cents and then back up to a huge profit. At 88 cents, we did it successfully. But when it came back to retest its lows, unexplainably, it simply crashed and fell through all levels of support. Now, this may have been the result of the naked short selling that VERB is going after. What exactly is naked short selling, and why is it bad? Well, naked shorting is the practice of short selling shares without first borrowing them or confirming that they can actually be borrowed. It is putting negative short pressure on a stock that is greater than the tradable shares that the market actually holds. This, without a doubt, in my opinion, is also what has been consistently behind the manipulation of the AMC stock. And I'm going to provide some fresh technicals on AMC at the end of this video as well. This practice is absolutely illegal, but the exchanges, they get away with it because nobody is able to keep an eye on what they're actually doing. They will shift visible assets between paper and electronic trading systems. So this is without a doubt what they call white-collar crime. The fact is that if you're a desperate man and you go rob a bank with a gun, if you get caught, they will gun you down in the streets. But these exchanges behind closed doors, they rob retail traders with nobody being the wiser. The fact is that there is no system of measurement in use to track these trades and the laws that actually govern fairness. But there is a cavalry coming over the horizon to the rescue, waving a flag. What's the name on that flag? Is it the SEC? Is it Gary Gensler? It appears to be blockchain. Yes, my friends, blockchain is the banner flying over the cavalry, coming over the horizon. It's the only way that there's going to be an ultimate honest outcome or any form of truly regulated or legal equity ownership, investing, and trading. I want you guys to watch this quick clip by Jamie Dimon, the head of JP Morgan Chase.
Blockchain is a technology ledger system that we use to move information. We've used it to do overnight repo, intraday repo. We've used it to move money. Right. So that is a ledger. That's a technology ledger type of thing that we think will be deployable. Remember, we've been talking about that for 12 years too, and very little has been done.
Guys, the smart money is telling you that blockchain is the future. They've consistently sent that message. There is full-scale adoption going on right now, and I particularly believe that XLM and XRP are going to be the continued players in that space. Jamie brags, we've been doing this for 12 years, guys. So we know where things are going, but where does that leave us with VERB stock and companies like AMC? Well, let's start with VERB. VERB is still a distressed company because they're broke. They don't have cash. They've hit up all their friends and relatives, diluted the shares to borrow money just to keep the lights on. And that means that their situation is still very, very risky. And I do not consider them an investment. They are purely, at this point, a high-risk swing trade. I believe that they are working on a merger and acquisition deal, very similar to Volta, what we saw with them. If these guys had access to more money, that they could actually grow VERB, I think it could become a very profitable company. But I don't believe that they have that kind of cash nor access to it. So the best outcome is for them to sell the business. This move today could have been a strategic move to drive up the cost of the shares to negotiate a better sale price. If the stock was trading for under 20 cents, it would have been very hard for them to get a premium price of around 65 to 80 cents or even $1, which is the price point that they're going to probably likely have to negotiate to get, because that's where they raised a lot of their recent capital. And I believe those guys probably did their due diligence and have it under contract that they've got a say as to what the outcome price is going to be. So basically, the investors, they probably have some protection in their contracts that prevent Rory, the CEO, from selling the company too cheaply. So they make this move to bring up the stock price and maybe follow up with a higher acquisition price. This is pure speculation. Let's take a look at the charts for some support and resistance. I told the chat group on Moomoo that if VERB was going higher, it should close above the red 200-day moving average line, which happens to be around the 42-cent mark, where VERB mostly went back and forth throughout the day. It struggled there, but it ultimately looks like it's going to fall below. If we close the day below 40 cents, the next big support below that is 30 cents, which is also the line where the blue 100-day moving average would intersect. If the VERB story is going to continue, we should see a bounce, potentially up all the way to 66 cents. If it, though, breaks and closes below 30 cents, then in my view, the stock, it may just be in trouble. So hard stop loss under 30 cents. Now, check out the RSI. It hit 90% today. Remember, over 70% is overbought, so 90 is way overbought. If you look at the last time it broke above 70 on the RSI, that's when it hit 88 cents, and then it soon sold off. If there is more news coming on VERB, we could easily see continued strength. I got out today with a $4,000 profit. I was very happy with that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next with VERB other than to keep it on my watch list and wait for it to speak to me. All right, guys, I'm going to cover AMC next, but first, quick station break for the Moomoo app. Check in the link of the top pinned comment to get 15 free stock. I use the Moomoo app, and I have a great chat group there where questions are answered every day about trading and stocks. It's called Stock Josh Fam. I'm going to post a QR code that you can use to join the group. The way that works is you open it in your camera app on your phone, you wait for a pop-up, and you select that, and it'll take you straight to the group. But you need to first open and fund your account to be able to get access to that chat group, get your free stack, and then come join the chat. Okay, let's touch base on AMC. Real quick, first off, if you didn't win on AMC, it wasn't your fault. AMC, in my view, is the most manipulated stock that I've seen in years, with illegal naked shorts. There was never going to be the mother of all short squeezes because they have controlled the supply and demand of the stock illegally, allegedly. In addition to that, has been a poorly run company, and the opportunity was created by it becoming a meme stock, but I think that was a massive missed opportunity. I think the management continued to overspend, build up debt, and they continued to dilute the shares of the shareholder. So it isn't a surprise to me that the stock has continued to be in decline. Currently, it is attempting to ride the success of the Avatar movie to a new profitable quarter. We're going to continue to be in a wait and see whether these guys could turn around the company. But for the time being, let's just go ahead and look at the AMC charts. AMC is above the 50% mark on the RSI, which means that currently the bulls have control of it, but it is underneath a momentum barrier on the RSI around the 60% level, somewhere between 60 and 65%. That's where it struggled before and often broke down. If it were to break above, that could be a powerful breakout. It is underneath all moving averages, which looks very bearish. The MACD is showing potential rollover weakness, but, and there's always a big but in the room, if the markets continue to be bullish till the end of January, we could absolutely see a pop-up pressure in this stock as high as $7.65, even as high as $8.91. But if it breaks and closes below the $5.15 level support, I do not see why this won't eventually go to $2.64. And that would be a 54% loss from today's level. Now, I have more than once called AMC perfectly. So if you're in AMC, give it some thought. If you're long the stock, consider hedging your position with put options rather than just DCAing the dip. This, though, is not financial advice. This is for educational purposes. I'm not telling you guys what to buy, sell, or hold. As always, thank you for hitting the like. Congratulations if you found this page and you've already hit the subscribe button and all notifications, not because I'm great, but because I have the best community on YouTube. It takes courage to make these high-risk financial decisions every day. It takes heart. Throw a heart in the comment section. Let me know if it was a good or bad day for you in the markets. The rest of January is undoubtedly going to be volatile and very exciting. We'll do it together. Peace and blessings, my friends. See you in the chat.